Yeah, age, class, strong and bigger.
Class, yeah.
And
eye color.
yeah, I'm trying to think of like all the aspects of a passport, but I'm really failing. It's getting late, Jackie.
But to be fair, I normally get caught up when I'm going through passport control, and they say, "What class are you?" And I go,
Are we allowed to say
bricklayer.
Well, we've started over here, and it's already pretty damn explosive, and DaHanG, he didn't even need the Pika. So many rockets. It was like Effortless just started the map as like, I want to make sure I just get in his face, and I'm not kind of like afraid at all. But the thing is, if it goes wrong at the beginning, it can go wrong again fairly fast. But DaHanG's barely even got out of this room yet.
Ooh. He's taken a ton of damage as well. And Effortless has actually won the war in the battle for that Mega, meaning that he can claim it for free. DaHanG is going to be restricted in terms of his overall stack. He's close to the Heavy, but it's up in 4 seconds, and he's actually deviating further away. Effortless is going to get 2 of the major items instantly here, surely. Instead, he goes all in for the fight. He's getting tagged up by the rockets, but the LG is going to be the decisive play.
Chain, get out of here, DaHanG. Get out. Those aren't the full middies. Oh. I'm learning so much about totem spots today.
I know, it's great, isn't it? Should we release a book on totem location?
I mean, I think someone should. I mean, we're certainly seeing all of it, right? So we could certainly get the encyclopedia going. But gotta say, brilliantly done for Effortless to stay in the game as soon as possible. Nice job eating those rockets too. That's 200 damage or so just taken immediately. He will have a little bit of space where he can get his totems up, get a little bit of health. How's it got armor? There's something you can work with here, and his LG's not looking bad at all. He's got to watch out though for all that damage coming out from DaHanG. He'll get himself the mega health, but not a whole lot afterwards. He's barely getting out. Look at that cheeky totem. He still manages to get the healing on.
It's so risky, though, the position he was left in there. Could have gone down. Although this is when he actually gets the advantage. Grabs the Heavy. He's still not found a frag. Luckily, when he's put onto the high ground, he will overthrow his Padawan.
Effortless. Oh my god, it's again. Can you even... I don't think you can actually get healed by that, though.
It looks too high.
That didn't... You know, he could have won that fight if he just put the totem down regularly.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
These totems are in really hilarious places. So if he puts down another, that one on the little roof is going to disappear. Oh, rocket. DaHanG stops momentum for just a second, but Effortless realizes he's on no HP, so can't move in. Well, the totem there, but oh, it's the Pika that finishes the job. I mean, I like that other totem position he's got on the archway, but yeah, it's not serving the purpose needed.
I think that is kind of the awkward part about it, right? It's about finding a location where it's still usable, but it's also really hidden. Because we've got some that are obviously completely hidden, and some that are usable, and then some that actually overlap. It's like a pie chart. Yeah. It's a totem chart. You can't eat it.
Thanks. No, I was trying to think of the, you know, the...
What, the oval? The pie chart?
Oh, like, it's a circle.
Yeah, it's a pie chart.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's the ovals.
No, like the overlapping circles. Venn diagram.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, production.
Then what's a pie chart?
It's not a pie chart.
No,
oh, wait, game here.
What's a pie chart?
I didn't say what's a pie chart. We've got DaHanG stripping apart everything from Effortless at the moment. It's gone from totem good to totem bad. Effortless is finding some healing from... I like the roof one a lot. But DaHanG's been getting some good control, and his LG's been looking pretty damn snappy as well as he finds his 6th.
Yeah, DaHanG is just giving it right now. Completely overthrowing, Effortless. It's not working out too well for him. 6-2, 4 minutes in as well, so there's still a ton of time left to play with in the opening map. And DaHanG has complete control, be it the Mega, be it the Heavy, be it the fact that he's got an LG in his hands and he looks to try and overthrow. Does a fair bit of damage to the armor of Effortless, repositions, starts picking his turret, his totems pieces as well. Pika goes in, heavy commit there, won't do too much damage with it, but it's still quite a big nuisance. The rocket, however, is a game changer.
Well, there's going to be 40 damage, but it's not going to make too much of a difference, unfortunately. There's been another totem put down on the floor. DaHanG's got his route over towards the Heavy. I don't think he actually killed that one somehow. Oh, it's just spotted one. It's like, you cheeky boy. I see what you're doing, Effortless. Oh, if he waited half a second longer, that would have just one thump in the legs, but he still picks it up anyway with a super shotgun. 7-2. So Effortless giving us a really strong start, fighting hard, but he's now a little bit winded, you know. He hasn't done the cardio. He's doing a 10k. He's on kilometer 7-8.
Right.
And it's hurting.
Just hit the wall. You got to go through the wall.
Exactly.
He has to carry on and not slow down and stop here. 5 minutes to play with. He can definitely still bust his way down and get back into the matchup. But DaHanG, I don't think he's going to allow him to. A little tap there from the nails. So he has a good understanding of where he is. Goes in to try and get a backdoor bombardment off as he'll come in from the rear. Sets up to go for the elevated assault, but doesn't want to commit on it just yet. Instead, holds, waiting, delaying the pickup as well on the heavy to completely throw the timings off for Effortless. And then starts to unleash with that HMG. Uh-oh.
The damage there, he slid off a little bit forward. Effortless actually has a stack advantage and going to capitalize on that opportunity. Thank you, DaHanG. Take it with both hands and I'm going to try and find you again ASAP. He knows where he is, but it's just finding those moments to do the real significant damages, and DaHanG's got himself to 100-100.
Heavy going to be picked up. Effortless, giving himself that extra armor to work with so he can take more of a hit and take it right on the chin. The response coming out though from DaHanG, firing off the shots. Totem down. It's a clutch placement, using it to defend himself. Heavy hits though, he doesn't have much life left at all. Luckily, is given a transfusion of blood there from the pickup on the Mega. The distance pepper spraying with a HMG. He's so close to death with 30 HP, 40 HP for DaHanG, and both of them start to retreat.
He didn't need to go to LG at all. There was actually no reason. In fact, going to LG is what properly got him out of contesting control, because he removed himself from being able to contest the heavy, which he could have just slipped on by down below, maybe gone via the arch of where his totems previously were. And right now, DaHanG's just getting up close, going into the shotgun and getting personal about it.
DaHanG has heavy, has all the weapons that he really wants in this position. The
Oh no! You just can't believe it. It's like, really? I went out on that? That sucks.
Oh,
I think we've hit our quota, by the way. I think we were looking for 4 today, and I'm pretty sure.
4?
We've had at least 3. I'm pretty sure we're there on it.
Probably.
I think that was it. That was it.
It's a good average to be hitting daily now.
Yeah, it's true.
We had a you know, an off day yesterday with quite a few ring outs. It was, I don't know, what, 7, 8?
Day. It was a glorious day. It was
it was a blip.
Yeah, it was the best wedding celebration ever.
The stats didn't add up, but I'll take it.
Yeah. DaHanG just taking his time for a moment. Got a peeker, got some information. Just get rid of that quickly as Effortless comes up close. He's got... Oh, he had good timing actually on the Mega Health, but I think DaHanG just stole it away from him. I do like Effortless' timing, in fact. Something he's definitely been raising his game on. But sometimes his positioning, I'm just kind of questioning the reason that he moves into a certain room, for instance, and sets himself up somewhere. But in terms of his combat skills, they're not looking bad at all. It's just being able to keep up strategically with how DaHanG manages himself around the map. That has been a sort of the difference. The most telling difference, at least.
Well, the Effortless Killer Bee is on the swarm. Right now he needs to protect his neck as DaHanG is going to be hunting him down. Attempting to round this out for another frag and give himself 12 at the end of this one. Looks to try and get the shots across. Effortless, literally dripping blood all over the place now as he's so low on HP. His armor's gone, the health is hardly existing, his totems have been broken, and his back should also be shattered here as the rocket will blow him to bits.
There's the killing spree for DaHanG. I was going to find him again. Right up close. Has to watch out for the shotgun a little bit, but he's looking to get the job done with the Pika. A little flick of lightning gun right at the end, and that is going to be a 10-point difference between the two players.
Uh-oh. Can he make it another frag? Give himself 14. Narrowly avoids the rocket. He does bring out the shotgun as he's looking to try and hit him with a gangster play here.
But it's all settled here. Effortless just trying to minimize the damages taken now. And he's going to be preparing himself mentally for map number 2. Again, I don't dislike what I've seen from Effortless at the beginning, but it's that reference I'm making of the sort of the 10k and, you know, hitting that wall. It's kind of true when you have a sort of skill discrepancy between two players. It's very difficult to kind of keep up with the pace that other player is setting and being able to match them weight for weight in terms of, okay, how do I keep my positioning at the supreme level and how am I able to counter him perfectly? It's very, very difficult. But you know what, you build up those steps by doing it for X part of the map. You have to focus quite a lot to get back into it if you lose your focus on the items because it's very chaotic and then you can do it again. But it's then that's kind of training yourself to get back up so that you can do it at all times, play on that level and be in the know of what that player's doing.
It's like putting yourself in the hyperbolic time chamber, you know, working your way through, being able to do that prep in your own time and make it so much harder for yourself, and eventually you will come out a stronger man. But the strongest man right now was DaHanG. He was just absolutely dominant in pretty much every firefight we had over the course of this opening map. DaHanG's keep, and he keeps it clean.
No, really good. We saw those couple of rockets so close to being these insane mid-airs, but fortunately for him he had some more wall space behind to still get the chip damage. And there were some of those moments where Effortless was kind of spending a lot of time up at lightning. This wasn't necessarily one of them, but he would go to the lightning gun even though he already had the lightning gun. And it's kind of so you feel like you need to be mobile on the map, which is true, but then there's the hotspots. There's what's giving you access to the rest of the map. And if you put yourself in that sort of cul-de-sac, then it's you're not able to be productive with your movement. This is a nice play, though, from Effortless, catching DaHanG out when he's got his peeker in play. We're going to see it again.
Yeah, it was lovely, lovely stuff. DaHanG just a dominant force, though, to kick off the series. We kind of expected that. You look at the fact that he was on Strog as well, still looking as glorious as ever when Strog is in play for this man. He is the mastermind of it, and that was just a dastardly play. So unfortunate for Effortless.
It's the slip up on the wall. It's quite hard to keep your footing on the very sort of small surfaces, and you can easily slip up if you're carrying any momentum through on it. It's like going down the steps with any amount of decent UPS. Effortless just unfortunately felt the environment outside the map, and it's not a nice feeling.
No. It's very cold down there.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's actually quite warm, I'd imagine.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, it looks quite lava-y.
I guess. I mean, you're probably right because it's colder in higher heights. So if you drop down, I know that heat rises, but it's different.
Heat rises.
But it's different though.
Well, unless you're a mountain, because then obviously the snow is on the top.
It's just like it's 1 degree colder every 100 meters you go.
There's also a lack of oxygen.
Apparently, I learned that in year 4 geography. So.
That probably holds up. It probably still holds up. Let's see who's going to be holding up as we go into the second map here.
Let's just tell him to lose badly.
He had a smiley face, and then we said, GB, have fun.
Yeah. God bless, have fun.
But yeah, there was a little smiley face, I don't know.
I like it, but he definitely told him to lose badly, which is, you know, you've got to try every strat in the book, right? And sometimes you've just got to tell your opponent what to do. That's fine. It's in the rule books, we've checked.
It's a mental fortitude game. Quake is a mental game. That's what it's about. But we're in though, and let's see the physical game in play. Of course, the fragging capabilities of both of these sickening gamers. Effortless, using the movement speed, the plasma going down to try and deny the push, but DaHanG, as soon as he has an opportunity, will fully commit to this. Swings into action, gets the rocket off, and blips Effortless out of existence.
That was actually so close for Effortless. He made an amazing effort at getting his rockets off, and the last one almost secured him a mutual frag, getting DaHanG down to 9. He's got to keep up this aggression, but it might be difficult when DaHanG is picking up these items. The orb is going to miss narrowly, but now it's getting into a bit of a sort of farming simulator here, and Effortless is the crops in the situation.
The farmer on his tractor, looking to try and get the opening picks on the board.
He's got a brand new combine harvester.
He does. Let's take it out for a spin. Already got 3 frags on the board, doing a very effective job. The harvest has been great this season. 1 minute and 40 seconds on the clock, though, already, as time is whizzing by. Effortless. Every second that passes will be more frustration that builds in him. For DaHanG, it was an opportunity to get a lovely rail off. Instead, he deviates, backs off, starts to reposition, has a much healthier stack here. and did have the opening as well, but Effortless was primed and ready and sends off a warning there.
It's going to be Mega in a couple of seconds' time. DaHanG is there, ready and waiting for some kind of position. There'll be a late rocket. Unfortunately, it will just be a scratch. Effortless looks like he's just trying to stabilize around the map at the moment, not sending the game into too much chaos, but he's got to sense where DaHanG's coming from. He's a couple of seconds early too. All comes in, so much damage out from DaHanG. 100-100 will find him up the bounce pad. And the easiest LG you'll see. And there's going to be the Mega health up shortly. More rockets ready for DaHanG too. This gets painful for Effortless, but he gets an unreturned rail. He gets a follow-up. 2 for 1 is definitely very good. And there is a chance for Effortless to get himself on the board now. Great play with the rails. He has to chase this one down. He spotted him. It's time to go, go, go. Perfectly done from Effortless.
Big kill from Effortless. The initial pick on the board as he finally starts to wake up here. DaHanG already coming in close though. The rocket opens up, leaves him so low. And there's the follow-up from Effortless. 2 kills now.
Got to be so careful of that angle. If a rail's coming towards him, that's going to hurt a lot. He'll top up those rockets a little, moving into the LG. Orb's going to miss the mark completely, but it's going to get those rockets too. Ooh. There's the rail instead. And it's just 1 frag away. Effortless has been fantastic this last minute and a half. He'll get himself heavy. How much longer can this continue? It might continue a bit longer because he's got rid of that orb. Takes 1 rail, but decides on that trade he does not want to risk more. He has to be around for the Mega health. There's work to be done. This is really, really good stuff from Effortless.
Effortless starting to build up momentum and speed here as well, as he's already built his courage off the back of the few frags he got in rapid succession there. Here's up, knowing the location of DaHanG. The rockets are shooting up into the sky. The rocket jump is really quite beautiful, but he's going to be slowed down by the rail shot and the escape play from DaHanG with the Dire Orb.
Well, there's still good news for Effortless. He's got rid of the orb. He's got himself Mega. Oh, that kind of ruins his momentum a little bit. Any bit of extra speed you can get certainly helps. Hits the rail, avoids all damage. I'd love to see him find a way to chase this a little bit, but it's just hiccuping a bit into the walls. It's messing with his mojo just a tad.
Effortless firing off the warning shots, gets the near miss across.
Ouch.
Very low though on 20 HP. If he is pushed, he will be in a dire position. He tried to go for a smart play, dropping the plasma to deny the push, but DaHanG, he's allowed to walk out, allowed to get the kill, and once again starts to build himself a nice lead.
It's a little bit early for this. There's still a second left to go. No rail wall hit, and Effortless will survive. He needs to slow the game down again and play for that control. Doesn't matter if you give the Mega health to DaHanG, he's halfway there anyway. Stack-wise, he just needs to get himself to 100 health, 75 armor, and he needs to try and maybe get some nice plasma blockages in. Just make sure that the timing is clean also. Very, very important that he keeps the timing on those items. Don't know if he would have heard that. I'll hope yes, but in the off chance, he needs to be around for the Mega health and see what kind of dismount will be from the item.
Coming up close to 6 minutes now at the 5-3 scoreline. The opening with a rocket, the near miss on the rail as well. The Dire Orb out for the escape play as both of them use their abilities at the same time.
Awesome work from Effortless. Issue is he doesn't have that exact timing on the heavy afterwards. His rockets, though, unbelievably good. DaHanG is barely unrailable with 92 collective health and armor. I think Effortless wants to be aggressive again. His rails have been getting him into this game, getting him into control. He's got himself the Mega health too. But it's how you approach DaHanG. You don't want to make it an obvious chase so that he gets that defensive block. You want to kind of swipe at him from the sides, but you want to do it before he's getting himself up to a stack that he's comfortable with. Effortless is now best parts of 175, 175. And there's the speed. Orb does do a little bit of damage. Catches Effortless with a good rocket. And Effortless decides to giving it a break. Can he make his way down to the Mega? Looks like he will. He's so fast around the map. Effortless has brilliant control of this champion.
He is making it look like a breeze. This is the first time he's actually been in a really good spot in quite some time, though, in terms of the stack, as he leaves DaHanG stunted here in an awkward position, trying to starve him out. Effortless still has time, Zook.
He should have chased for the kill just then, actually. Instead of going over straight to heavy. He's going to find him. It's going to narrowly miss, but he has got the mega health. After it gets to the 8-minute mark, items are going to have to suddenly mean a lot less than they mean now. Nice denial. Always makes me happy. Oh my god! That's horrific!
That's so rough.
And that's a freebie as well. That is entirely free. Means he can just... Oh no, why the LG?
Wait,
the
what?
orb's not done any damage. Sorry, why the rail? He's going with the lightning gun now and he's still going to secure the kill. It's 5 for 5. Effortless. All tied up. Can he even challenge for a map win here?
This is crazy. It's gone from bad to worse in the space of like 20 seconds there for DaHanG. They're all tied up, 5 apiece. And this is so good for Effortless. He's got the Mega. He has the advantage. He's coming in close as he drops out the plasma, gets the elevated angle. Look how low DaHanG is. 1 rocket's all it would take. Switches out to the LG and eliminates him. Finally, the lead taken for Effortless. This is sickening stuff, Zoo. He's not done yet either. That's the double up, 7-5.
Unbelievable stuff. It's so brave as well from Effortless. He took some risks in getting these kills, but it has paid off totally. LG works out as well. He's 3 frags up on DaHanG, looking to get himself a map win on Molten. I said this was going to be a toughie, but Effortless, I mean, he's the tough nut to crack over here. He's been playing magnificently.
DaHanG must be fuming right now from this all to start off the back of an awkward portal when you just get torn from your insides out to frag after frag after frag for Effortless, putting him in a position now where he is the dominant member. Finally gets a kill back in his favor. There is still a chance. It's 6 to 9.
If you're Effortless, you want to chill for a sec.
Oh, or you could just do that.
Yeah, never mind about chilling. Seriously. Oh, that's BM.
If there's 2 options and one is chill, that was no chill.
Yeah, this was the opposite of chill. It doesn't even matter. And now Effortless has done that, he's like, yeah, I'll keep being aggressive. Yeah, why not? DaHanG's still trying to get towards him. Uh-oh. Effortless, trying to hit a rocket. We'll get one. Denied anything up the bounce pad. Still delaying a little bit here. Let's just wait. Let's get in combat in 10 seconds. Yeah, okay, now we can guarantee the win again.
I thought he was going to try and go for it again, just be absolutely outrageous.
He's already been outrageous. I feel like he's all perfect on outrageous.
Yeah. Well, that is going to be this map coming to a close. A 10-8 scoreline, but Effortless. He had a brutal 45 seconds of the game where he completely turned the pace over, through, and annihilated DaHanG every opportunity that was given to him. And that is what changed the pace here on Molten.
Very, very, very impressive from Effortless. I didn't think he could do it. I didn't believe, Jackie. No. I firmly believed against it, in fact, but
was that nice?
I don't want to do too much because I think it sounds bad on the mics, but you know, I think definitely a round of applause for him from me.
Golf clap.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll keep it quiet. Yeah, Effortless, stunning stuff. And I'm so glad that we discussed the slash at the beginning, that he's pretty good at it, and he showed us just how good he was there. DaHanG is a force to be, you know, taking maps away, denying him some points. And again, there's going to be some people pretty damn happy about that who are chasing up the top, trying to get themselves into that top 4 scenario. I am so excited to see the global rankings at the end of the day. It's going to be very, very,
well,
very
don't get ahead of
exciting.
yourself, because bear in mind that there is still another map to go.
I mean, yeah, there absolutely is. But already the fact that DaHanG is denied now 8 points means that the clump of players that we got in the sort of second peloton is looking awesome.
It gets closer and closer, but there is still a chance that Effortless here, if he can display the same skill ceiling that he had on this map going forward, that he will be able to actually push for an overthrow potentially. I mean, right now he's what, 7th place in the American standings?
DaHanG?
No, Effortless.
Oh, in the American standings? No, he was up 4th or so.
Was he? I thought he was 6th at the minute.
No, he's just flown up recently. Maybe you're right, But DaHanG is second, so to
Yeah.
be 6th to second, that's all I'm thinking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the very least, it'll keep him up there no matter what.
I know Effortless, he might have had a bye week after he beat Sib also.
Yeah.
But he got himself up really, really high with that victory. Oh, humiliation.
Rough.
That was absolute quality. I'm ready for a tiebreaker right now. We can call it the proper tiebreaker. The thing is he going to be able to do it again? I feel like he's peaked, but I'm ready for more. I'm ready to see it again.
You're excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Viewers at home are excited. It's Quake Pro League, baby. Anything can happen.
Let's do it. Let's do it. This is what it's all about. We want to get some upsets and stuff. You know, you look sort of a pre-season. We haven't really had this kind of like organized league stuff in this kind of capacity before in Quake. And so when you go into these tournaments, you see these matchups and you ride off some players. You say, oh, these are guaranteed wins. Blah 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 blah. These fixtures they're already written in stone, but this is what we're here for when we do get these kind of matchups. You want to see some surprises.
These upset games and crazy things that we don't expect to see, which, you know, it's definitely provided us with some exciting moments, and there is still more to come with a third and final map between these two that is a big decider, is one that has so much stock riding on it. Effortless. He revealed a lot of his cards there. You know, he showed that he still has so much skill to play with and that he can be incredibly effective. Coming into this third map, does he still have more fuel left in the tank?
Yeah, that's the big question, because when you get these performances like that, then you can offer sort of take it out of you emotionally. If he can stay headstrong now, he's got a champion advantage in my opinion. It's all to win right now. He can do anything. The world is his lobster, or whatever it is. Oh, the LG, he's got to watch out. Dual wheel at the moment. He's still just rattling off some tri-bolt. Very, very close, but DaHanG also had to respect at that point and have to fall back. Ooh, my God, these rails.
Oh, wow.
I like it, I like it.
That was beautiful. The camel drop there onto the tri-bolt, straight through the hurty hole, doing a ton of face damage. Effortless, left fairly low though, with 72 HP to play with, but he's still hitting sickeningly good rails as he opens this up. Looks for the follow-up straight through the portal, but he couldn't land it.
That was so close to knocking him off the map too. That would have got me emotional. But keeping it close, it's been this really hard battle off the start of this. Going on to the LG, Mega's going to be taken, and that's where Effortless looks at it and it's like, yeah, that's not going to go great anymore. That fight had to be concluded at half a second before Mega's picked up or spawning. And now DaHanG gets 2 major items in a row. He's got some good weapons, however, not great on the ammunition. How's he going to twist it up? Oh, watch out. Some free DPS there from Effortless.
Uh-oh, here we go. Dual wheel coming through.
I mean, that's really hateful towards turrets.
Yeah, that was
I'm just saying,
pretty
that's
overkill.
That's unnecessary. Effortless looking for some damage afterwards. Gonna clock the heavy being taken, but there's no real punishment. Stacks aren't totally dissimilar. I think there's 50 separating them. But Effortless doesn't have to go all guns blazing just yet.
DaHanG. He's got himself the opener here on Awoken, and he's going to look to try and further that lead as well. Effortless. Starting to lose some of the stack that he actually has to play with. DaHanG with a nice reposition. That's the second time he's unfortunately missed that shot. It could have been such a difference maker if he would have landed it. Instead, he has to try and get himself back into a different spot. Straight through the portal though. Peeks out, but can't quite punish. Fires off the tri-bolt. He's been doing a ton of damage very effectively with it. Should have seen the feet there. Jumps over the rocket. The full commit as he spams out a Hellion salvo of explosives.
Effortless has actually done some pretty decent damage just then. He has to look at trying to punish a bit more. He cannot let DaHanG take this heavy armor for free, and he's just gone to the other side of the map. He tries right at the last second. The effort was made, but it was not enough, and DaHanG is filled with confidence thanks to the aid of this health and armor. And that's his rail out, but there's a top-up ready and waiting for him around this corner. His mega health. Effortless has been playing too far away from the major items. He's playing incredibly passively. He's staying alive, which is important, and as long as he's not giving up kills, fine, but I don't really think he's giving himself a fair chance also to just get on the map. If anything, the risk factor is going up and up and up because he's not punishing DaHanG for this control.
He needs to fight at some point here, start to show off his confidence. This could be the opening that he is waiting for. DaHanG, however, is so favored. The triple tri-bolt coming out. Just a double, actually. Got a bit too excited there, my bad.
Triple would be...
That would be dead.
I'll get Ron really excited. Ooh, little twist and turn for a second. Effortless starting to get the damage out. There's going to be heavy up in a moment. He just picks this moment to aggress, but it's just not enough. The LG retaliation from DaHanG was still strong itself. Looking for the tightest of rail angles. Well, we've got the mega health coming up. Does Effortless have the weaponry to defend? I don't think he will do, but that's a good rail shot. He could look to punish one more. He does get it. He's so low himself, but at least for his sake, he hasn't allowed DaHanG to be, feeling Super Saiyan. Ooh, that's a very cheeky shot from Effortless. He's kind of balancing health and armor. I don't dislike that. Okay, never mind that for a second, because we've got a fight here in the center map. But Effortless is taking the bulk of the damage and will disengage from that.
It's actually incredibly lucky as well. Effortless, he was fighting in an awkward spot. DaHanG had the high ground, he had the railgun as well, but now he has control of the Mega. In a better position in terms of the stack. That seems to be the running theme throughout this entire matchup on Awoken. But who will have the drop here? Both of them in incredibly close proximity. DaHanG falling back off, goes for the light, now wants to claim the heavy, which he will get uncontested. Has 2 rockets, but there's going to be a pick up in front of him for him to replenish himself. The LG appears to be the weapon of choice to at least initiate here on a fight. Turning the corner, the turret's going to be there to try and soften him up, but the railgun on the exit leaves Effortless within an inch of his life.
The last word's always shared by both of them, so it ends up being Effortless lowest on stack. If he got that rail for free, then all of a sudden this circumstance becomes super interesting going towards the next heavy. I do have an interesting question though.
Go on.
If you do damage to a turret, and you're on the same team as a Galena, can a Galena heal the turret? I don't know.
Good question.
I don't know if it's been tested. I'm just curious. I wonder if anyone in chat can tweet me out.
Chat. Let us know.
Yeah, just tell me. That's
answers on a postcard.
Piqued my interest.
Hashtag Quake Pro League. DaHanG still with his 2-0 lead into this one though. Actually kills himself. Alright. That's removed one of those frags from the tally, bringing it back down to earth. Just a 1 frag lead here versus Effortless. In the next 4 minutes of the game, if he can get 1 kill, he will tie it up.
That was insane damage. I don't know how that happened. Absolutely crazy stuff from Effortless. He's pushing in now. Going to get those rockets. I've done tons of damage. The rail finish. Effortless is tying it up here with 3.5 minutes to go. Finally, he can start to get himself onto some major items too. DaHanG is pushing out again, and he's just responding. DaHanG going in a little bit too soon, maybe expecting Effortless to be weak still, is not the case, and there's heavy up in a second. Effortless full focus mode. Has to maintain this control. And keep these timings, so important that these timings are perfect towards the end. Till the end, should I say.
This is so much worse of a position to be in now for DaHanG, from going from him being on the driving seat the entire matchup to all of a sudden a change of pace off the back of the suicide. The dual wheel comes through though. A Kimbo overthrow from DaHanG as he'll get the kill off. 2-2. It's tied back up, and he's going to look to try and fight further into this one. Sees the Eisen turret, kills the Eisen turret, sees Eisen, wants to kill him as well, but he's struggling here, Zoo. He's being taken down. However, the heavy might have just saved him.
So close. I could see that knockback out of the mega health. It was just... yeah, that was the lights out moment for Effortless. He'll be gutted by that, but what a game he is giving us versus DaHanG, making it competitive to the bitter end on Awoken and indeed the series. We're looking to get himself 4 points. Oh, Effortless. He was looking for a trap on the exit, and he's going to get caught with his pants around his ankles.
Wow, the follow-up rail, surely not another one as well. I feel sick.
Heavy gets taken eventually. It's just looking for spawn frags.
Technically, there is still 2 minutes here. Effortless. He has been matching what DaHanG's been putting out on the table, but DaHanG has definitely looked stronger in terms of the controlling game. He's been able to deny all the major items for the most part. Effortless now has an opportunity to actually sit towards them. However, Mega will be picked up straight away, you'd imagine, but it's still not up for another 10 seconds. Heavy's going to be coming up soon, and DaHanG is close to it. Effortless has left himself way too far away. They could trade on the major items here, but DaHanG looks to try and take a heavy-handed approach to it.
Really dangerous for DaHanG to push in here. So, what? Effortless gets pushed off? I don't think he meant to do that at all.
Oh my god.
I would love to see a replay of just before that fight, just to see if there's the rocket that propelled him, because he had to get that Mega health.
He was on Mega. That was his at that point. Then you could have actually had somewhat of a fairer fight. Instead, he's then in equal stance with lower stack. I don't know.
But I sometimes with the rockets, just if you get these perfect little pop shots, you just lose full control of your movement, and you get displaced. I mean, big reason for the ring outs, for instance. And Effortless knows now he's got to do something substantial, but being denied that control is probably going to be the opportunity lost at making that comeback versus DaHanG. But I mean, I still want to give my hats off to Effortless. I think he's played a really, really awesome series. Corrupted Keep was pretty much as expected, but everything from there has been brilliant from him. And DaHanG showing that he's having a hard time versus Effortless.
Yeah, way closer than I feel like we potentially gave it credit for initially going into this one. DaHanG looking mortal in some of these scenarios. Here on Awoken as well, it felt like there was so many opportunities for Effortless to actually get back into it. But in the end, it is going to be the DaHanG show, as he will close it down with a 6-2 scoreline.
Just makes me more and more excited to see more and more Effortless, in fact. I think he's been super solid. I definitely give him the credit that he clearly deserves. And yeah, this guy is someone to watch out for, enormously so.
Yeah, he's looking pretty damn effective when it comes to actually being able to frag hard now. Still, you know, it could have been more points for him. It could have been 4 in total, but you're still going to be happy with what you get, right? You
keep yourself close to these players like DaHanG, who you know is drifting away. Sure, he gets 4, but you're still gaining. You're still moving forward and picking up an advantage over the other players that you didn't play this weekend. So it's still very, very positive for him, and I hope that he walks away from this game absolutely buzzing. And I hope when he does his next home stream, there's going to be some big support for him. Yeah. I mean, definitely deserved a fantastic match, though. Obviously, looking very good when we saw him previously. Map 2 was a real treat for us. That was fantastic, yeah. There was some dramatic